No, they didn't. And we have witnesses. What they had were the words of some asshole kids who had been detained in this room more times than anyone could count. Greg folded his arms across his chest. You said those boys approached you. No, she hadn't. She'd said they surrounded her when she left her cabin mere seconds after she'd realized that not only had someone broken into the cabin while she was gone, but they had totally ransacked it. Greg went on. You also said you're certain that those boys made a mess in your home. Personally, she wouldn't call breaking her furniture, slashing her clothes, spray painting insults on her walls, smashing her TV, and slinging the contents of the refrigerator around her home a mess. But according to the 8 youths, they were just hanging around, minding their own business, when you came at them and accused them of breaking into your cabin. Which, of course, was a load of cock and bull. They claimed that they assured you that they weren't responsible for the damage. Another lie. In truth, they had delighted in confessing their involvement when they crowded her, laughingly informing her that Rochelle had put them up to it. And who was Rochelle? Only the delegate of Satan. She also happened to be the pack's beta female. They insist that you refused to listen, that you persisted in accusing them of breaking into your home at Rochelle's request. Then you stated, I'm going to kill her, before running off. Had Allie thought the words? Multiple times. Had she spoken them aloud? Not even once, because Allie didn't bother with threats or warnings. She much preferred to challenge her foe, get the fight over with, and then go on about her day. But she'd resisted the urge to challenge Rochelle for several reasons. Mostly because it was exactly what Rochelle wanted. Allie had no intention of giving that crazy heifer anything. Clint came to Allie's side, resting his hands on the table. You say that you headed for the pack house, looking for Matt, only to find that the place was empty. But see, I don't buy that, sweetheart. His eyes drilled into her as his upper lip curled. I think you knew that our alpha would be of no help to you, knew that he would take Rochelle's side over yours. Only one thing about his theory was true. Matt probably would take Rochelle's side. So then, you decided to take the matter into your own hands, didn't you? Clint's voice turned harder, louder, browbeating. You did exactly as Rochelle claims. You tracked her down and attacked her from behind, slashing her back, giving her no chance to defend herself. He slowly stalked to Allie's other side as he continued. She quickly righted herself and whirled on you, didn't she? That was when you sucker punched her, knocking her out, and ran like the coward you are. Her wolf growled, insulted by the coward comment. Allie wanted to snort. If she'd wanted to kill Rochelle, she'd have gone at her from the front, and she'd have made sure she finished the job. Since she'd joined the Collingwood Pack 2 years ago, Allie had only been involved in 2 duels. Both times, Allie had won. She'd fought hard and dirty, but she did not attack from behind, and she did not run off like a coward. No self-respecting dominant wolf would. You were jealous because you lost Zeke to her, charged Clint with a taunting smirk, and you thought that if she was out of the picture, you would get him back. Even if she had wanted Zeke back, killing Rochelle wouldn't have achieved it. Since it was rare for shifters to survive the death of a mate, Zeke would most likely have died right along with her. As such, Clint's allegation couldn't be more pathetic. And because Allie had a terrible habit of accidentally speaking her thoughts aloud, she mocked, Wow, you cracked this case wide open. Clint flushed from the neck up, but after a moment he gave a careless shrug. It's your word against Rochelle's. His tone made it clear that Allie's word meant jack shit. Unfortunately, that was true. The past few months had sucked big time. It had been a blow when her boyfriend found his true mate, but Allie was happy for Zeke. She had been nothing but welcoming and respectful to his mate, but the female had loathed her from minute one. Allie felt